Hey guys, so I am here on the South Fork of the Shenandoah River getting ready to put in for some kayak camping. This is the second annual family kayak camping trip. We are here at the Foster Access. I think we're near Luray, Laurel, the cavern area here in Virginia. So this is the put in up here. Like I said, we got 2 days ahead, or 3 days ahead of us, 2 nights. A nice gravel area there. It's a good put in. We're taken out at the Shenandoah State Park Canoe access, which is actually $10 a night to park there, but it just made sense for our trip, so that's what we're doing. So I'm getting ready to put in. I got my family down here, but we got my brother Keith right here, Brian in the Prospector canoe right there, Uncle Kevin in the orange, I think that's I'm not sure what kind of kayak it is, and Dustin right there. Gonna have Dana in one of the Sea Eagles right there. Amanda is using my green access that I have, and then we have Brielle right there. So there's 8 of us getting ready to put in the water. It's pretty late in the day, so we're gonna get in the water and get on with it. One thing that is important is to take the tie off of the rudder so I can get the rudder down. The temperature out here is in like the mid 90s, so it's gonna be pretty hot for this trip. It's only gonna get down to around 70, maybe slightly below at night, but yeah, so we got heat. We got Dustin has a whole huge cooler packed, and word is he has an entire lasagna. So this family trip that we do, this is the second time doing this, and we got 3 new people going on it this year. Dustin, my brother Keith, and Uncle Kevin. So that's awesome, and it's just it's a good time to connect with people that you know, we don't otherwise get a chance to connect with. So really happy to be out here, and it looks like already got Dustin and Brielle getting snagged over there. So it's just a good time to connect with people, with some family. So it's still wilderness style, and this is a rock. Still wilderness style camping here, and all that good stuff. But you know, we kind of go at it a little more with the food and that kind of stuff, bigger meals, and just put on a bigger kind of deal. So so here we go, man. South Fork, Shenandoah River. And something else, we were originally going to put in Port Republic, Virginia, and do the upper portions of this river, but there hasn't been rain in a few weeks, so that forced us downriver to this section, and this section is still low water. The gauge is reading at 2.3 feet exactly last I checked, and minimum is 2 feet. So you know, it's going to be a little scrapey in places, but certainly going to be a good trip. Yeah, let's do it. So we haven't gone very far, and first time we've gotten snagged up, but water level's low, so there's not really a way to sugarcoat it. Is there enough water? Hey! So is there enough water? Not really, but hopefully it gets better as we go further here downstream. But we're only really hoping to make 4 to 5 miles today, so that's not a crazy amount. So we just got to kind of maneuver our way through this. There's 8 of us, so definitely that's going to be a challenge in itself. So there's a lot of people out here, and you just kind of see the struggle happening. And we got some of our people back there further behind these canoeists. But you know, just like all rivers, I expect it to get a little bit better as we go. We're just gonna have to see how it goes. But it's really pretty out here. It's really warm. The water's really warm as well. So yeah, hopefully we're able to find a campsite, and hopefully we're able to make some time going down this river. But you got to kind of stay on your toes. You got to pay attention to the lines and where the river's telling you to go, the flow of which the river's going, which can be tricky. And sometimes it can come out of nowhere, these rocks, and grab you. And these are kind of harder rocks. So you're not really just going to bounce right off of these. You're going to kind of grind on them. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with right now. Just like this one, there's such a small line in so many places that it's hard and tricky to find it. But you don't want to run into other people either. Not a great line through here. I think it's where they just went, but they're getting stuck, so I'm not sure what's even it. We're zigzagging here. So we just informed everyone we're going across river here to the far side, because that's where you can see the bubbles and the flowing water really going. This side is a dead end. You really can't get anywhere unless you get out of the boat. So that tells me unless we want to get out of the boats, our best chance is to go far river left. Yeah, so we got Dana, Brielle, Dustin back a little ways, but if you're just floating, when you get up on these rapids, you have to manage through them, and that involves some paddling.
Hey, girl.
So even through all this craziness, like, I don't know how it's going to pick up on the camera because of the sun, but looking back upriver, look at this view. Look at this view. Stuff like this, reasons like this, people like this. I mean, this is Family Strip, which is just awesome. But like the view here, come on, man. You never know what kind of view you're going to get. And then in the middle of it, you got Uncle Kevin over here struggling. You got Amanda, who's Kevin's daughter, my cousin, right behind, struggling. Uncle Kevin. And yeah, but look at these views. Look at the view. So Keith and I are going to go ahead of the rest of the group because Dustin he's got so much weight and he's very inexperienced paddler. Basically has a huge raft and it's making things really, really slow for him. He's really struggling back there. So Keith and I are going to go ahead to try to secure a campsite if we can. So yeah, that's the plan right now, and we're gonna try to make some miles. We're just maneuvering through these shoaly areas right now. Just trying to take what the river's going to give us. Ah, no. Go over there. If you can, go there. A little deeper, not much. Sounds like we're coming up on a drop. Our best shot is left. It was bumpy, but boy, we made it. I think Keith's got it all right too, so good job, we made it through that. Couldn't see it. Couldn't see where the water went until we were right up on it. So Keith and I have gone ahead of everyone else and we have finally reached some flat water. Basically no current, but currently we're not having to deal with all the shoals and all the navigating, so it's a nice break. Still lots of people out here, and we're hoping we can find a campsite around mile marker 4, and I think we're close to 2 maybe. So there's gonna be some rapids in between us and that area, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, we got some cliff views and stuff starting too. That's pretty cool.
Well, they've been good. Have you not seen? Well, that cliff's cool though.
First set of rapids we've gone through, not big rapids, those are just like class ones, but they did not include hitting rocks. It was completely smooth. That's a good sign. Hard to see with that sun. So once we reach the end of this straightaway here, that marks the 4-mile marker and the beginning of really a lot of islands, and that is where we're going to start looking for a campsite. And I can see the beginning of the islands from here, but with that sun it's hard to even tell where to go because the glare is pretty rough to see. With any luck I won't get bottomed out here. All right, we're coming up on this island here, and this is what we're going to check out. It's a really big island. This is just the tip of it. Main channel's to the left, so that's the way we'd want to go down it ultimately. May open up. Let's go on the right here because there continues to be a beach right here. No. Yeah, so we just looked here in this potential campsite, and we're gonna pass on it. There's really nowhere to hang hammocks at all, and the tent is kind of iffy. Just kind of a low-lying area that is kind of sloppy. So here we go, continuing down the side of this island. Gonna see if we can find something that looks a little more inviting. Where we went up there really didn't look that inviting, but I wanted to see what it looked like up there anyway. Because sometimes those are the best spots. They'll just open up to like, oh, glory! But that wasn't. We got birds right up here, a deer up there. The deer just ran off. This area interests me though. Right where that deer ran up is where I'm really curious about what that looks like up there. Let me run up there and check it out real quick. We just stopped at the second location of our campsite, and it's a clear no-go. It's overgrown. There's no trees really in the right places anyway, and it's muddy. Tree hazard. are you looking at?
I thought maybe it was opening up
Oh,
inside.
I'm like, I don't see anything.
I thought inside it looked like it might be open.
Oh, up there?
No, I was talking about this side, but that might be better over there. I might be wrong. Very well could be.
Putting back in after the number 3 campsite, potential campsite is a no-go. It's getting later in the day. We need to find something soon, and it's becoming more and more miles for the guys behind us to make, and we don't really like that. So to the point where we're just going to take the first decent thing that we can make work. But as soon as I got up to there was chicken wire up there, so that was definitely not going to work. Yeah, so that wasn't a, ooh, maybe we can get these in here? No. Oh, shoot. I had the rudder down. Darn. We got a deer up here on this little island, and I'm going to check out this island. It looks overgrown, but I think we can definitely get some tents and stuff down right on the shore. This actually interests me more than it probably should, but like we need to find something. So I think the deer sees me now. So yeah, there it goes. So we have to really dig down deep to find something. I'm gonna go around the back side of this island and see what it looks like. Yeah, it doesn't look good here. Thought it looked like there was a little more beach than there is. What's this? What's this on the left? Besides all the deer. God, that's rough to get through. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Let's go look. Let's look at this.
Probably not big enough.
Well, we're gonna look at this.
Yeah, but I like to get an island here.
Let's look at it. So we came across this island, and we don't, like, we can make it work, but it's not going to be nice. It's not going to be fun. It's really not good at all, to be honest with you. We got to fit 8 people here. And we don't know how far behind us they are. And it's pushing 7:30. And first off, we got to make sure they can catch up to us and then kind of go from there and make a decision there. But we can make this work. It's not going to be fun though. Like, take a look. Like, it's small and it's not great, but you can get tents in here fine. The only thing is someone has a hammock, and that's the only thing option he has. So we may have to get creative. If you go into the brush here, into the island, it's pretty overgrown, but you have this tree right here that can hold a hammock, and you have a tree right there. That's a thicker tree that can hold a hammock. Everything in between here on the ground, this is all thin little stuff. That's stuff that can be cut out. So I think you can get one hammock here. So I'm leaning towards one hammock here. And if we cut into the woods more, we might be able to find more. I'm not sure. So one hammock there. And we have 3 people that can sleep in their boats. So then that leaves 4 more that got to be in tents. Off of this little island. The only thing you got to worry about an island like this is you got to worry about water rises, because this is a low-lying island, but we haven't had rain in a while. However, one thing you got to think about is this is dam release, which I would worry more about them releasing more water if we've been getting a lot of rain, but we haven't been getting a lot of rain. There hasn't been like any rain hardly in like the last 3 weeks in this region. Everything's running low, which tells me the dams aren't going to be overfilled with water, so they're probably not going to be throwing extra water. So that tells me we're probably safe. There's not rain called for tonight. Last I checked, there was like a 20% chance of like scattered stuff, so nothing substantial. So we're going to wait for them to get here, and we're going to make a decision, and we're going to see if this island is going to be a go. I think it's going to be a go. It's going to be a close quarters go. And we're just gonna have to make it work, I think. So stay tuned. So it is 8 after 8, and Keith and I here at the camp, and we're starting to set up. But there's no sign of the rest of them. We are only 5 miles into this trip. We are exactly this. Wait a second. Is that them? This camp is at exactly 5 miles, this little island. And I'm wondering if I see them. Hey! That's them. I recognize the green boat that Amanda's using. I think they're going to join us. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. We made it. So we went ahead. I heard there were some adventures though, and I'm gonna get the scoop on it here later. But apparently Brian had to bail out. Uncle Kevin has some issues going on. Let me go help him. All right, so for one, you're holding the paddle wrong.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Have you been holding it like that all day?
Yeah, most of the day. Well, I had water for like the last 2 miles.
So, paddle?
Yeah.
Sort of like this. That Ozark Trail facing towards you.
Really? Like that?
It'll be it'll be easier. Yep.
Yeah, I was going.
Huh. You were flipped around.
Yeah. Okay.
You were like, what you were doing?
Yeah.
You had it like this.
Oh, okay.
See, these grooves here are designed to cut in the water like that.
Really?
So it should help a little bit.
Hey.
Hey! Where have you been? What took you guys so long? Actually, I heard a little bit, but...
I am so happy.
It's about time you get here, though. It's good to see you. We were thinking we were going to be on our own.
Thank you. So at some point we're going to... Is this our island?
This is our little island.
Hell yeah.
At some point we're going to move the kayaks over there because we're probably going to do like a little fire thing over here.
Actually, over there might not have been a bad spot either.
For the kayak.
Because it's a little muddy right here.
Muddy, so it might be better to
Well, this is a little loose spot.
It's what we got. We knew we couldn't go much further. We knew we had to stop.
It was dramatic. They were going to stop.
Yeah, we knew we had to stop. I don't know if you got my text message. I tried to text you.
No, there's no texting. I actually tried turning my phone on. I was just like,
Yeah.
no phone.
So I heard you had to bail out some water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my dad needed to dump his whole kayak.
Did you did you fully dump, or you just got full of water?
Well, I went sideways. I didn't really dump. I had to get out because I was full of water. But I thought I could turn left to go down that ledge.
Yeah.
And there was a rock right head wouldn't let me turn, so I went over the ledge sideways.
Gotcha.
Filled with water.
Well, cool. We're all here. The crew is all accounted for, so we can get on with the night. It is 8:22, and everyone has finally made it here. Even Dustin. He has made it here too.
Busty Dusty's here. Barely.
Yeah, so we're gonna get on with the night and see if we can make this little island work.
We'll do one here if we had to.
This is a good spot to like hang out though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a hangout spot, and it's probably going to be like here. Well, we're gonna, yeah, we'll we probably need the plates from in there though. Yeah, we probably do.
So progress going pretty good here. We're getting ready to get the fire going. Wood, we got some wood together, and we can go right into the woods there more and get some more wood. And we got some of us are going to be sleeping in these kayaks here, the inflatables. Then we're going to have a row of tents.
I have a spare.
So it's going to work out. We're a lot of stuff going on here, but yeah, just a beautiful night. Finally getting out of that heat. Pretty rough today, but tomorrow's supposed to be worse, so that's exciting.
Okay.
Please help him. We need to put this. We just moved here. Is anyone like starving? No. Okay. Because I can make people who are starving
If there was only other food.
Yeah, there's nothing to eat here.
Oh my gosh, did you guys all kill your pepperoni rolls for lunch?
We were eating them on the way here.
They are a good snack.
Yeah, well, Keith didn't give me
Debbie
mine until I
Turbo
got
helped
here.
me.
So that was kind
I
of
still
rude.
have all but one of them, I think. It was so hot I didn't want to eat earlier.
Hey, you don't want to go in this sandwich.
Well, good.
You want olives on your toast?
No,
Good old-fashioned mountain pies. If you don't know what that is, look it up.
that pan?